Hey guys, Thomas Jr. here, aka Mustached. I'm here with my fourth review of Into the Badlands, of course, reviewing episode 4. Uh, we see that the perpetuating situation between the Barons is getting even worse as this war is getting out of control, or just in the verge of breaking, and Sonny's caught in the middle of it. He sees that his Baron really wants to get rid of the widow, and that progresses later in the episode as he tries to form this alliance with one of the other groups, and they will not take charge, or they will not do it unless the widow is taken care of. And the widow was actually there, preventing them from doing this meeting, and some of them killed each other, and then they found out that it was her. And while that's going on, Sonny's also trying to find a way out of the Badlands. So he gets this little trinket, which is a toy soldier, and he brings it to this guy who says that he can get him out of the Badlands. However, he must kill his what they refer to as cult, the young guy with the powers. And now there's another layer of sort of who knows what Sonny will do. He's sort of caught in the between a rock and a hard place at this moment. We have his Baron sort of being really close to this his girlfriend. He's saying that he wants to live a bit longer. We have in this episode the lady that what was it? Uh, one of the blonde ladies. I don't know if it wasn't. It was like one of the other ladies, but she went to like I don't know if it was the Baroness or someone else, but she went to one of the other ladies that the Baron was aware of, and they learned that the situation of somebody did this to him. This whole situation of him possibly dying. That news is spreading a bit more now, but of course, he wants to prevent that, and his son has set up this group that wants to take out his father with these two other ladies. I believe they're both barons as well, unless one of them's a clipper. I think that's the case. So again, there's a lot going on in this episode, sort of like the previous one. I think the action was a bit more better in this. I think the group fighting is a bit was a bit better than that whole one-on-one fight between the two barons. I mean, the good fight was good, but the rest of the episode was very, like I said, very clustered and unorganized, and there was like a lot going on. And I could say the same here, but the action was just a bit better, and and you know it's a tough thing to review. I mean, there are a lot of scenes that take place, and there seems to be a growing number of characters still, and the pacing is just so quick. Like you get these short little scenes between these two characters, and they're very direct about what they sort of are going after, and there's very little character development unless that revolves around the situation. That seems to be the case for Sonny, at least, or being put into a place where he can develop a more of a character. Um, so this is gonna be an interesting episode because it sets up of a few possibilities. So I don't really know where the show is going, and I think that's kind of a good thing. But I would still prefer it that if the show took a bit more time on each scene and the characters we get to follow. But like I said in the beginning, I think in this case it does come secondary to the fighting. this is like almost like a showcase for fighting in a show. So in that sense, I'll give this episode a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed this one, even if it was sort of a bit of, not as much as a mess as I think the previous episode was, but it almost kind of got there for me. If there had been like one or two additional scenes with like even more character introductions, I think I would have bumped it down. Or if the fight scene just wasn't as good as the previous first two episodes, where that probably would have bumped it down as well. But that about covers everything I can remember about episode 4. And I want to know if I should continue reviewing Into the Badlands. I mean, I think it's actually almost over if I heard correctly from the promo or something. I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 episodes left, but this is a really short season for this show, so I'll probably just finish it off. But anyways, my name is Thomas Azu Jr., aka Mustache Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.